Hello, my name is Trick and you want another viable farming method. Today we are going to Black Rock Depths, and depending on your spec, your gear and companions, you are going to earn in between 500 to 1500 gold per hour. So let's drop to Burning Steps and let's get going. Before we jump in and get to farming, I highly recommend having these two companions. First up, we got the loot bot. This will increase your clearing speed significantly. Second is the treasure keeper. It's great for storing the items you want to put on the auction house in between runs. The specialization I'll be running is the damage version of One with the Light, due to its overall viability and survivability. And with my two companions, I can stay in here as long as I want without having to go back to a capital city. There is actually two different routes that I like, but one of them needs demonic leap and the second one doesn't. But what they both have in common is the reason we don't have to leave this place. Finkel Einhorn. He is in stealth and located in between the big barrels in the room with the lock mechanism. Both routes will go past him on the way out of the instance to reset. The first route requires demonic leap and takes us further into Black Rock Depths, and has a potentially higher gold per hour depending on the Essence of Fire price and how much bag space you have, as this route can easily be extended. Here is where you need demonic leap, and this route will give you a lot more fire elementals on your way. After a lot of testing, these are the average stats for running this route. The second route is a bit shorter and has nets. Lots and lots of nets. Those are going to be your biggest obstacle. But the run can actually be completed in between 4 to 5 minutes depending on your spec gear and just mobility spells. Along the way I'm using the Battle Horn, the item which can pull everything in a 4-yard radius, and I use it 3 times. I use it in the first open big room, I use it at the hounds that we're coming up to in a second here, and I'm using it in the last room, the one where Finkel Einhorn the vendor also is. And if you stand right on top of the staircase in that room, you can pull everything on the lower level and most of the upper level. Another cool thing about this route is the fact that there's dark iron deposits along the way. Sometimes there's 0, sometimes there's upwards to 4. And at the time of making this video, each dark iron ore will sell for 2 to 4 gold per. So it can be quite an extra buff if you got mining. When it comes to vendoring, I almost vendor every single thing. I only keep a few things, but if you want to be a little less strict than me, you could earn quite a bit more gold on the auction house. I simply can't be bothered. After running lots and lots of routes too, these are the average stats for the route. Out of all the potential farming spots, the Black Rock Depths route is definitely above average. It doesn't come near the efficiency of the Eastern Plaguelands run, but it's super safe. It's something you can easily mix in between Eastern Plaguelands runs, and especially early in the season, this is really good money. After many hours of testing, it's worth noting that the time is 5 minutes, but that's very RNG heavy with the nets. If you get lucky, you could even make a run in just 4 minutes, maybe even a little bit lower, and thus actually getting a gold power all the way up to 1500 per hour. In conclusion, Black Rock Depths is an amazing spot to farm gold. Depending on your spec, your gear, other routes might be available to you that are even more lucrative than these ones. If you know of other good gold farming methods, or if you would like me to make more guides like this, or other Project Ascension content, let me know in the comments, and happy grinding. Trick out.